What the? Well, it seems like this was a waste of time.
What are you doing hanging around here, old man? Are you all right?
Not entirely. I'm Sir Jezhek of Holohlavy.
And I'm Henry.
Well, Henry, I'm terribly sorry, but this is an ambush.
What?
Please don't make it harder for me than it already is, and surrender nicely. I don't want to hurt you.
Hold on. Maybe we can do this without anyone getting robbed. Can we talk this through?
Make it quick, though. My life is slipping away, and the sooner this unpleasantness ends, the better.
What kind of peculiar robber are you?
Robber? How dare you insult me so?
What else should I call you?
I am a man of honor. Only I've been a bit down on my luck recently.
So it seems. Even this ambush isn't working out too well for you. What you were shouting at me sounded more like rather rude begging for alms.
And what was I supposed to say?
How should I know? You shouldn't be robbing in the first place.
But I need money.
Well, why not get it honourably? You're a knight. Can't you go and fight somewhere or find someone to protect?
I'd have to get my horse and armor back first. Without them, I'm useless as a knight.
Someone stole your horse and gear? How?
It's a long story.
Cut it short. Otherwise you might drop dead before you get to the end.
Until recently, I served in Sigismund's army, but I had a quarrel with the commander, one Zavish of Garbov. We insulted each other so much that I ended up losing my temper and challenging him to a duel.
And you lost?
We each bet our horse, our armor, and knightly honor. And I lost all of it.
That's really bad luck.
We were getting supplies in Betchwar, and Zavish had the whole village torched without blinking an eye. I was the only one who spoke up against it.
It was noble of you to stand up for the common folk.
Perhaps. But you see the result. No good deed goes unpunished. Now, I'm trying to get enough coin to get my things back, and you seemed like a skilled fighter. That's why I chose you. If I must do something so despicable as robbing people, then at least they should be capable of defending themselves.
What if I tried to help you? I'll go to your commander and try to convince him to give it all back.
You'd do that for me?
Well, I offered, didn't I? So, where can I find this man?
In Sigismund's camp. His name is Zavish of Garbov. He has a black eagle and 3 yellow stones on his coat of arms. He's got a rather inconspicuous tent above the camp kitchen. Hopefully you'll find it.
And how will I recognize your things? Is your coat of arms on them?
Of course, on my cuirass and on the caparison of my horse Gringolet. It's the same as I have on my shield here. A black raven with a ring in its beak on a yellow ground. If you get my things back from Zavish, come and see me in the tavern in Pshitok. They let me sleep in the hay there.
Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences...
That's your clever.
Damn rain.
God bless you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. My name is Henry, and
Forget the pleasantries. Czego chcesz?
I've come about Sir Jezhek of Holohlavy.
Ależ, no w takim razie to zacznij gorzh, prawda? Such a distinguished visit. What do you want from me?
I want you to give him his things back. His armor and horse.
Oh, you want them, do you? Well, I suppose I ought to get right to it. And toss in a few extra groschen on top, eh? I'd rather let the armor rust than give it back to Jezhek. Did he even tell you how he lost it?
He told me he challenged you to a duel and lost.
Challenged? He just mouthed off at me. Patrz, jaki ten skurwysyn ma jaja. Kurwa. I am responsible for a whole company of men and a dozen horses, too. And he is going to tell me how to do my job. To hell with him!
Look, I understand that you're mad at Jezhek, but he needs help. It's just not right for a lord to become a thief.
So that is what his lordship from Holohlavy is doing now.
What else is left when you've taken everything from him? You're the only one who can do anything about it.
Yes, maybe I can send my men to drag him here in chains and lash him with a whip.
Now, you know what? Since there's no reasoning with you, we'll do it another way. In the name of Sir Jezhek, I challenge you to a duel.
You? You'd better turn around and be glad I'm not going to kick your ass out of here.
Well now, is the brave knight afraid he might lose to me? What would your men say about that?
Careful, boy. You have been quite entertaining so far, but I will not be mocked.
All the more reason to give me a good beating then, isn't it? And in public, no less.
Well, if you want it so badly, let us do this properly. We will engage in 3 rounds. Pole arms first, then short swords and shields. And finally, like proper knights, with long swords. Each man shall take his own weapons and armor, and whoever bests their opponent in at least 2 rounds wins. I will wager Jezhek's horse and knightly armor. You match the price in groschen. What do you say?
I accept.
Excellent! Get yourself the necessary armor and equipment. When you are ready, bring me the coin, and we will start.
All right, I'm ready. We can fight.
Top Spaniale. But you have to put down the coin up front.
Here you go. Down to the last groschen.
Just how I like it. How should the Herald introduce you?
I want it to be known that Henry of Skalitz defeated you, and that he did it for all the common folk who had their roofs burned over their heads because of the likes of you.
Very nice speech. But let us see how you talk when I knock some of your teeth out. Come on. I cannot wait.
Hail, gentlemen, brave knights, loyal comrades. Today, we will witness a duel between Sir Zavish of Garabov, called the Black, and Henry of Skalitz. Henry, a commoner, will fight today in the name of Sir Jezhek of Holohlavy. The noble lord of Garabov has decided to accept the challenge because of this very fact. With 3 duels, they will settle once and for all the disputes between the Lord of Gabov and the Lord of Holohlavy. I ask both combatants to take their positions and take up arms. Let the clash of pole arms begin!
No mercy!
legjobb! Can't be.
Duel has come to an end, and the winner is...
Bandage!
Henry of Scarlet. I can't believe it myself. He's beaten the
hope
Lord
that's
of
enough.
Garboff. Both combatants may now catch their breath and have a bath maid tend to their wounds before the next round.
Hey, let me take a look at that. Hey, sir. Hey, let me take a look at that. Hey, sir. Hey, come here. Hey, sir. Hey, come here.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Hey,
Greetings, Master Guard.
let me take a look at that wound for you.
Ah, damn. I really took a beating. Would you take a look at this?
I can look at it, but I'd better treat it too. What do you say?
Both combatants are ready for the second round. The duel with one-handed weapons can begin. comes to an end. And the winner is... Henry of Skullet! Unbelievable! God must have
That's a lot
guided
of
his
blood.
hand. Both
stop
combatants
it.
may now tend to their wounds and rearm themselves for the third and final duel. The noblest fight begins, the longsword duel.
Surprise! What the fuck was that?
The longsword duel is at its end, and the undisputed winner is... Henry of Skullet. He's defeated his rival with an incredible
stop the bleeding.
performance. All three duels were well fought, and God was on the side of the one in the right. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Not only has the brave Henry won glory, he's cleared the name of Lord Jezhek of Holohlavy from disgrace, while he put the Lord of Garabov to shame with his performance. The dispute between these two gentlemen is now at an end. Glory to the victor, honor to the vanquished.
Well, is that everything?
Is it not enough for you? I cannot believe it! I, the champion of tournaments all the way from Brittany to Venice, and I end up beaten by a yokel like you, with his finger up his nose.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that.
Oh, you don't have to kiss my ass. I know full well I botched it. You will find the horse stabled up by the gate, and you can take the armor from my chest.
Haven't you forgotten something?
The groschen are in the chest, too.
All those poor people whose village you torched finally got justice.
I'm sure it'll warm their little hearts when they're digging through the ashes for a bit of flour they didn't want to give us.
Well, that should be everything. Jezhek's sure to be happy.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
Hey there, pony. If only you knew how much trouble you caused me, friend. But I'm sure Jezhek can't wait to see you.
Is this your first time riding a horse, you moron? Hey! You nearly ran into me!
Ja! Go! Quick!
Right!
You're always welcome here, noble sir. Watch out!
Nice and young.
All right, boy. We're here. I'm sure your master is waiting for you.
Almost done.
Greetings to you.
About these things of yours.
Did Zavish listen to you? Tell me, how did it go?
Well, it wasn't easy. I had to take part in a nightly duel.
Damn.
Good day to you.
He didn't hurt you too much, I hope.
Well, that fella? Come on. He hardly had a chance to blink and he was on his arse. He hadn't a chance against me.
But he's a tournament veteran. You have my admiration, lad. What about my Gringolet? Did he give him to you?
He's waiting for you at the inn. He's really quite a good horse for his age.
The best. The House of Holohlavy will be forever in your debt. Take this shield, so at least you'll have something to remember me by if this is farewell for good, which is quite likely given how old and grey I am. I'd like to give you my spurs. You may not be a knight, but they can still be of use to you. And you know what? Now that I have my things back, I can do without the groschen I've saved up. Take them. Let them be of some use.
Ah, it was no bother. And what are you going to do next? I trust you're done with robbing.
As the Lord is my witness, I'm done. It's time for me to go home. I haven't been there in years, and somehow I feel it in my bones that I shouldn't put it off.
Well then, I'm glad to have met you, Sir Knight.
Godspeed, valiant Henry.
Grüß Gott.
Greetings to you two.